How about freedom? Paul's conviction.
Every source of water. Does he have
gratitude?
Nor will I retain work memories.
Hey!
Sorry, when I return home.
What did you do?
You better sell that quick.
Yeah, it's already sold.
Whatever you try, the Wakandans will probably show up.
Well, that'll make my day.
You're strapped to your parachutes.
Hey, where's yours?
I'm worried there may be something real wrong with me.
Rumor has it they only take one gal per town.
Strong.
Look, I got nothing more to give.
I don't want my brother to die.
You have to be willing to try.
Is there anything else I can do for you?
Is there any chance, and I know the answer is probably no.
They were massacred alongside my father.
Your father didn't believe in revenge.
The hell you want? I'm talking to you, stupid.
Of what happened. I like to call them your mind movies.
I once saw him kill 3 men in a bar with a pencil.
Sponge everything up you see. Learn. That's why you're here.
Parks on your shirt, right? We should be sitting down right now.
I mean, that's exactly what she did.
You could shut up.
Made you look.
I'm sorry I can't be there for you. But you still need something, someone to love. So start with
Number 1 suspect is the bride, Zoe's sister.
Grace didn't do it.
We got a dead body in a...
Yes, I built them for my favorite spot.
Aww.
He hated them, and I didn't want them to go to waste, so...
Asshole.
Out of there now. Where did you get this?
Tell me who sent you.
go now!
Who the hell are you?
What makes total strangers pull off an elaborate bank heist? Are you familiar with the...
It's called Probably Cause.
Knowledge bomb. Hookah.
Seriously? You have to admit, we're a good team.
You're extreme.
I've seen a lot of guys who like make all this money and they just start acting different.
You guys party?
You recognize that man in back? His name is Huel Babineau. He's on our witness list. You bumped into him in the stairway. He'll testify he...
Ed.
I'm Ash.
Ours?
Do you have the Wi-Fi?
No, there's no Wi-Fi.
The Manas.
Even if there's a small chance.
Send him out, alone, into the wilderness to hunt Russian patrols. He became a one.
Please come home.
Hey, you found her?
For murder.
Come on. You can move faster than that.
Life can be just as magical with this girl.
Only it's a lot more fun.
This world must die.
You changed the future.
Do you know what?
Make yourself comfortable.
Wanna play?
We are here till the storm clears.
Saul Goodman. Nice to meet you.
You're not that lawyer on late night television, are you?
Better call Saul.
How am I supposed to get ahead when you're wasting my goddamn money? Get your in the van.
One moves around holding just this. Where are you keeping the rest of your? You got a friend in town? Girl?
Wouldn't you agree?
I voted for Trump.
What?
Twice.
No.
Why not?
You gotta be a good person.
Now they see you as you are.
Right now, you give me an address.
I don't know. He moves around, but if you let me call him. No, please.
Your father didn't believe in revenge.
We believe in Fremen.
Someone's not coming back from this.
Those are your pilots. Anything happens to them.
What's gonna buy an orca?
Came in this morning. High fever, acute diarrhea.
Hold him down!
Who's a good kitty, Gus?
Handling it. Handling what?
The negotiation.
There are 200 people.
7, 6, 5, 4.
You can't blow it out. It's already in the brain.
In my defense,
Whenever I stay at a White Lotus, I always have a memorable time. Always.
Can you tell the court what that was?
A battery.
Mr. Chairman, please.
Johnny, do you believe in me?
Intensity drops off with distance per the inverse square law.
Okay, whoa, inverse square. I'm not a physicist.
Nothing. That's incredible.
What may I do for you?
I come here on behalf of my entire.
Now, you're gonna slide out from behind that booth, nice and slow.
Until that dog arrived on my doorstep. A final gift for my life. I just came through to them.
I got a message from the plane.
Dad says incident on board.
What I want is to speak to your boss. Fuck this place.
I know the noise you have inside your head. I know it's loud. Being good or bad is a choice.
What did you do?
Is a lie.
What you did was a gesture of peace. Or at least that's how we see it.
I'm very pleased to hear.
a bookkeeper, so I know what money laundering is.
Uh-huh. Well. Oh.
Next.
It's not him anymore.
Dick, stop!
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
Child. Rhaenyra. No queen has ever sat the Iron Throne.
The king has an heir, Daemon Targaryen.
The whole thing has to be torn down.
Damn.
Closure statements, and I don't see any mention of a meth lab. No. Oh, you got your termite inspection. That's good, but no.
And shatter timelines. You cannot trust him.
I don't care who. It is the fastest growing international crime network that the world has ever seen. It has already passed the illegal arms trade.
I could choose to see the light. I chose to see the light.
I'm right here, dude.
Seatbelts.
What do you want with the child?
We set him free. No one should have that much power.
That's potpourri.
Oh, bon appetit.
We know you're eating air freshener.
I wanted to weep. But it could have been worse. Varga tells me that while everybody else was picking
By the tree for about 10 seconds.
There is a bomb under your seat. If you...
And you don't, do you?
Mr. McGill, you were warned to leave your electronics outside.
It's all right.
It's never easy.
Wait, time out! I think I'm having a heart attack. I'm having a heart attack. You're such a drama queen.
And after your death,
This is our home!
Yes. You're gonna get me fired. This is your Rubicon. Do not cross the Rubicon.
The world has ever seen.
For Homeland Security, you know we can't go off rescuing Honduran kids in Colombia.
You want attorney-client privilege, don't you? So that everything you say is strictly between us.
Former military or something?
You could say that.
Then why'd they lock you up?
No one cares.
he became a one-man death squad.
Anyone could have done it. My mother says hello.
We need to get a message to the whole plane. We just need to be ready.
I am Paul Muad'Dib Atreides, Duke of Arrakis.
But I think it's bullshit. I think he's having an affair. I've seen a lot of guys who make all this money and they just start.
I'd love to tell you, but unfortunately non-disclosure policy forbids.
I confer upon you the advanced role of department chief. Congratulations.
Good day. Hey, be home by dinner.
I love you. Good morning, Mr. Fielding.
Morning, Cat.
Close your eyes.
Listen to my words.
I need your help. I coach the Little League. There's my guy.
Good afternoon. Nice to meet you, Saul Goodman.
Nice to meet you.
You're not that lawyer on late night television, are you?
Body in the blood? Body in the blood? Catherine.
We will. Whatever it takes.
And starting from nothing. That's incredible. What may I do for you? I come here.
Show me who you are.
Coffee, black, and peach pie. Best you're gonna find in Georgia.
Guy who no one loves.
Now you're just making it sad.
$50. I know this man.
Take him to the conference room. I'll be in a moment.
Touch me! Damn junkie! No, give me that! This is going down the toilet. Watch it go! No, that's worth $4.
You want to tell me how far in advance all of this got worked out? Was I even one of the original intended victims?
What?
Are you happy? You and your wife have a happy marriage?
Stay away from my family.
That's rude. You interrupting me.
Argentina.
Stifle it, Tully. You just earned yourself a detention, sir. Being here with you is already one.
Brunch?
No, I don't have time for this.
Can't be friends with a girl.
There's lots of famous men and women friends. Laura Dern and...
What are you doing?
Installing a red beacon light so people know when I'm live streaming.
And by people, you
I mean you.
They're known as the holdovers.
Mr. Hunnam.
Hello, Mary.
I heard you got stuck with babysitting duty this year.
Got any advice on the best way west?
Yeah, go east.
I'd do anything for her to be here right now.
Grandma was a tough lady with a big heart.
I have these blank spots. They're not the only people close to you to disappear.
Sunshine and traffic. Making a living as a private investigator, it's never easy.
Concerns. If we're going to go down this road, and clearly we are for the...
Lose weight, which is passive-aggressive.
I want you to be healthy.
Doesn't matter.
Can you shut up and keep talking?
Don, you want to intervene here? We can do this in...
Take everything from him.
Do you really believe that he's immortal?
No.
I kill women? Those are just dreams.
In this prison, we're the guys.
I need for my to pop.
So when y'all kicking it?
Tonight.
Tonight?
This is a family emergency.
I'm your family emergency now.
My God. Sorry, man.
Tomorrow, you have the option to do another job, okay?
What about...
Fueled with the terror of becoming prey. See how quickly we become predator?
It's time to talk about the state of this lab. Don't you have standards? I mean, this place is
Where do we start?
A good chocolate chip is simple.
Where is this?
It's just weird.
Telling me? We need to stay together.
You're so grounded.
Where's Bear?
I'm old enough to feel old.
This is not a sequel. Number one suspect is the bride, Zoe's sister.
Will bring to the victim what they are afraid of.
Where's Violet?
She went for a walk.
You let her go on her own?
She'll be fine.
To give. I don't want my brother to die. You have to be willing to try.
You are so talented. Oh. Do you really know what you're doing? You think
The thing isn't beautiful because it lasts.
There have been other people infected. None of them survived.
To me all the time.
maybe he's trying to tell you something?
Dad, come on. I'm worried. What you have said has not been normal.
I'm.
No, I mean, man. Perfect planet. We are not going to find another one like her.
No.
But not our Jimmy. Couldn't be precious Jimmy. Stealing them blind. And
I guess they couldn't kill those for you.
Well, they're not drawing much current, and they're far away. Intensity drops off with.
All right, I'll be doing your intake. So first things first, what is your name?
Sasquatch don't talk. And a passport on.
I've gotten this far with word of mouth and flyers.
Are you the Dicks?
Sure are.
Giving up is not in the blood, sir. It's not in the blood.
A lot of us are rewarded for our misdeeds, which is why God.
What happens when we find Thrawn?
Power. Such as you've never dreamed.
Can I buy your drink?
You know I don't find you physically attractive, right?
No, I didn't. But I.
How would I?
Well, I'm a Virgo, and Virgos love adventure.
We showing up with a giant.
I'll be asking you some questions. I was informed you were read your rights, so you know you don't have to.
He was a Finnish commando, the most feared in his unit.
Whoa! Jim Crow Monopoly.
Shit probably runs on racism.
Pick a card and save Morgan.
If Rhaenyra comes into power, she can cut off any challenge to her succession.
You. Please, can we just drop it?
Now that he's loaded, I think he regrets.
Miss your driver license. In the next hour, you will make 200 cash, but you will have to do something illegal. It won't be.
We tell each other our most personal fears.
My biggest fear is drowning.
Train for knowing what not to say. I know it'll get better with.
Those guys are really risking their lives.
Doesn't matter where you come from.
We do not know why.
What about your sobriety?
I told you, I'm not using. Ever.
The reports are unconfirmed, but it looks like he has over 300 Russian kills.
Why are you asking me?
As I'm reading this article about teen suicide, and it's highest in your age group.
Okay, thanks, Dad.
Well, I'm sorry.
I see how I'm gonna die.
Black Phillip, if you are wicked.
Does he really speak to thee? I haven't seen him in a while.
It's cancer.
Swole balls.
Did they biopsy your ball?
Brandon Mayhew. Ah, here we go. Public master.
I've just changed. Napoleon.
I'm destined for greatness.
How can I help you?
I'm just checking out these artifacts. They tell me you're the expert.
You could say that.
And if she can't cut it and her grades start slipping, I need you to white people that thing. You know how y'all do.
Oh, yeah.
You all right? Let me tell you the price. First, I want out of here. Second, I want full custody of my daughter. All right?
Passengers.
I'm afraid you're stuck with us, Captain.
Get them on board. Let's have a good flight.
To this location.
Honey, something's happened. There's a man who has put a bomb in the car.
Yale. It's Ivy League. Ivy League, yeah, one of them big joints, you know? And if she can't cut it and her grades start slipping.
You changed the future. Do you know what this symbol stands for?
You got me confused with someone else.
Really? I'm not who you think I am. I never even told you who I think you are, so how could you know you're not who?
They never found them. That's why the place shut down.
There are... Why? Why? How about because this is the most important thing to ever happen in the history of the world?
Challenge you to single combat.
You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts.
I need to find out the truth. I found some.
People defying the laws of gravity.
Ladies and gentlemen of the gallery gourmet.
No way, man.
Listen to me. You're closer than we are. You'll have about a 20-minute lead. They've got me at the laundry and they're going to kill me.
I'm delighted to hear that. No, really, I'm serious. I mean, it's crispy, but it's not dried out. And
Good morning. How can I help you?
I'm just checking out these artifacts.
Come on. And what did I say, man? This guy can cook. Burning a hole in my client's account. You could ask Mr. Gardner. I've shown him all the pertinent financials.
It's the only reason we're sitting here.
And militias. The Filipino army won't even go there anymore. The clock is ticking. Every minute matters.
I mean, this place is disgusting.
Family vacation
All right, we're gonna scour every bath, every tank, every cooked surface.
Please, can we just...
Look out! You're lucky I was here.
Maybe my guardian angel?
Definitely not. There's too much devil in me for that.
Ziggy, how do you agree with Lila?
Oh shit. Excuse my brain for knowing what not.
Thank you. All right, I'll be doing your intake. So first things first, what is your name?
Sasquatch don't talk.
Don't need money. This is political stuff. Don't worry about it. My brother and my husband are in special forces.
No, Lloyd's not doing that shit anymore.
But this is for a good cause.
Lloyd, Ingmar's here, and he wants.
Catherine doing out there in those woods?
You were just walking and walking. That's all I remember.
Angela, can you tell your dad how long you were gone?
And who were they, I wonder? A bunch of meth heads?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They should know, right?
Yeah, well, sorry.
Or you can die screaming alongside him!
Logan takes place in 2029. Totally separate thing. Logan died in Logan. Not touching that.
They all use different methods. It's going to take all of them.
Don't be scared.
We've
Crisis. You're like a couple of teenage girls. Your whole thing is so weird and destructive.
Can you believe she's...
Come true. It's funny that I get him before you get me.
Make it 50.
I've gotten this far with word of mouth and flyers.
Are you the Dicks?
I'm gonna give it to him. No! You'll see. I'll show you.
Rumor has it they're instructions for immortality.
Understood.
And now, I need your help.
What's going on here?
It's the only way.
Become a hero. I do it, I become the enemy.
Need to do it now.
You got no idea who we are, and all we want is what's inside that house.
What is it? What's inside that?
don't say that.
Your memoir is great. Your new book is great.
How are you?
Whatever's in there, they're sure worried about someone getting in.
Yeah, we're getting out.
Damn.
Spotlight.
You're illegal.
To save the future.
I don't know if it's a barrel leak or what, but you got something mighty stinky down there.
Don't try to impress anyone. You're brave, we all know.
I feel like I might not like it in the death pit.
Stock's gone below 130.
We could death spiral here.
Who's in charge right now?
In Roots? Sounds like a fun boys' trip.
Wasn't supposed to be a boys' trip.
We're on a family vacation right now, and it's just the three.
With a pencil. With a fucking pencil.
Name! Country!
Maxwell Carvel, England.
Name. Country.
It's a dead end every time with this case.
What
do you think you're gonna find out there? When is this gonna stop?
For a living. It's difficult to explain.
Sam's the best at handling it.
Handling what? The negotiation.
Exorcism is a ritual. Every culture, every religion, they all use different methods. It's when
This is not the woman's game. Remember that.
What if this was your daughter?
Wherever I go, I find.
I was in a train. There was an explosion.
And his lack of simple good manners.
Getting good.
I'm not gonna die tonight.
Dressed up for.
Flavorful. Thank you. Is there anything else I can do for you? Is there any chance and
In the hospital, I have to leave.
Darby, you know the rules. You leave and you're back in jail.
And the way I see it is, somebody's going to prison.
A UFO has crashed in my backyard, has taken out my azaleas, and destroyed my bird.
Is that it? Is that what you're doing? Tuco.
Called to be staring at the skies. Come on, let's go. Come on, man.
He told me to find the reason I fought my way back.
So that I'll make it far, far away from this place.
Well, caring for your family during these times is admirable.
Like you know me.
If it gets out that you're here to snitch.
I'm sorry, Cassie.
You removed the battery. That's a sorry little trick, isn't it?
This job tears you to pieces. And this is absurd.
Tonight we drink, tomorrow we plan.
The biggest strength I have is I have no.
You understand what asshole means. Now go get me my phenylacetic acid, asshole.
I've gotten this far with word of mouth and flyers.
Are you the Dicks?
Sure.
Be honest.
I did. Didn't I?
Doesn't matter.
in the day? Just like a mild horse tranquilizer.
It's a horse tranquilizer? What?
You can't blow it out. It's already in the brain.
There are dangerous, evil people at that school.
Three of us, because all the women in our family hate you. Please, can we just drop it?
Not excuse them to make you see a version of the world that doesn't exist.
Of course he's not.
You promised me.
Ames, if this man shoots me, I want you to kill him, and I want you to go clear my browser history.
On a wait list to have a baby and an egg.
No, it's not an egg.
It's an egg.
Women are reluctant.
Only recently has it become dangerous.
Goddamn sense to speak for myself!
Is that it? Is that what you're doing?
There's other stuff going down.
5 passengers on that plane do not exist.
It's a network running all across Europe.
Time.
I can rewrite.
Why? Because your boss is gonna need me. 63-53.
Everyone around.
We gave them something to hope for.
That's not hope!
You could say that.
They're beautiful.
He would exterminate those brats.
Rats.
Just came over the wire.
I'm killing the follow-up. You don't have a story.
How many women have to die before it's a story?
Hello, Matt. Sorry, who is this?
There is a bomb under your seat. If you...
Anything you want to share besides your riveting company?
You remember the spaceship? This is the little man who came out of it.
He's got to be a secret. Don't tell anybody.
Sequel. Number one suspect is the bride, Zoe's sister.
Cancer, murder, abuse.
I'm an old voice.
You're the best voice.
Maybe if Dad hadn't just been verbally abused.
I don't know if it's a barrel leak or what, but you got some.
I'm telling you, we'll find him.
Hannah, you need to get out of there now.
You're so grounded.
Where's Bear?
I'm old enough to feel old, but young enough to die.
The path to healing is often.
Okay, so if a prison shanking is completely off the table, and we're sure of that,
We both just have to lose.
I'm sorry, Cat.
But I've always tried to do the best by them because I love them.
One of the downsides of being a private dick, you make a lot of enemies.
You want the truth? I'll give you the truth.
Not to arouse suspicion, then Walt's one-time winnings become seed money for an investment.
Investment in what?
We're in the end game now.
Known as Severance.
Fowler tribe, I believe.
Nah.
I beg your pardon.
Laura Dern and Sam Neill in Jurassic Park.
Your friendship with Will is not built.
Who are you? I'm the man who can give you the one thing you want.
She's not yours. Are you sure? It's only a matter
matter of time. See?
Measure threat level of the twomp monster. I need the people to believe in me when I take my helmet off. A battery.
Mr. Chairman,
Do
please.
you recognize that man in back? His name is Huel Babineau. He's on our witness list. You bumped into him.
Got a little nutty, huh?
Nutty, yeah. Yeah, that was illegal. You want to start a war?
It is the fastest growing international crime network that the world has ever seen.
We're Homeland.
Make me the biggest star the world has ever known, so that I'll make it far, far away from this place.
Okay.
Where?
Right where you're supposed to be.
I'm gonna die.
Mason can never find out.
You told me to trust you.
Why would you trust me? I'm exceedingly untrustworthy. I'm a
Good try of sneaking a meth-contaminated property past the buyer. I mean, could have been a good deal for you.
So you're the funny little man who's been following me.
I will have you know that I am a perfectly respectable size for an Oompa Loompa.
Oh, bon appetit. We know you're eating air freshener.
Anyone could have done it.
I started hearing whispers of Thrawn's return as heir to the Empire.
Bench?
You have a lighter? That guy's up to something.
It's very hot today.
Have depart the campus for a 2-week winter break. But there are always an unfortunate few who have nowhere to go.
What are you really up to?
It's a need to know, and all you need to know is you work for me.
I can change with a phone call. I have friends.
Guiding him, that is the only thing that matters. You can't control him.
You know you have something.
Let me hit the tier 1 units, and I'll build your team of pipe hitters who'll do anything you can dream up. I mean, you need real soldiers, not these scumbags.
In World War II,
someone to elicit a confession.
We got our guy. What did you say? You got or not?
Not.
What?
think so, yeah. No more marijuana. I can dig it. You can dig it.
I once saw him kill 3 men in a bar.
Beg your pardon.
It was taken by British soldiers in Benin, but it's from Wakanda, and it's made out of vibranium.
Death. Yeah, not really.
Can I help you, officer?
Have you met them yet?
Met who?
You are not my first choice. You are here at the request of Admiral Kazansky, a.k.a. Iceman. He seems to think that you have...
Turn back and head to Norway from Finland immediately.
Did you tell him he just...
Brandon Mayhew.
Brandon Mayhew. All right. Brandon Mayhew.
I beg your pardon.
It was taken by British soldiers in Benin, but it's from Wakanda, and it's made out of vibranium.
You will never forgive yourself.
It's trouble. I'm not going back empty-handed.
You should have gone when you had the chance. would follow you. Lead them.
It's only a matter of time.
Them doubt their own enmity. I stuck to my schedule when I first discovered the room.
He'll testify he planted this fully charged battery on you over an hour and a half ago.
Hour and 43 minutes.
An hour and...
Giving up is not in the blood, sir. It's not in the blood.
Your foundation
is a cult.
You'll see what happens when you take everything from him.
There's no battery in here. You removed the battery. That's sorry, little trick.
And he thinks we were lucky. Fucking.
do it.
Okay, so if a prison...
Be simple. Be direct.
The only people close to you to disappear, are they?
Do you think these are all victims?
Get you to change your mind.
And how exactly would you do that? Explain to him his...
It is a project not only for himself, but for all the Sherpas. If this was done...
That's a joke. That's a joke. Well, it's funny because you were so clearly very classy. Here.
Por favor, muestra el ácido fenilacético.
Lo sintetizamos nosotros mismos. Todos los ingredientes están aquí.
Because all my visions lead to horror. Because you...
This family.
You trust me?
Seriously? That's right. And just so you know, my brother-in-law.
For once in your life, admit that you are up against something bigger than you.
Can you just tell me what to do? You know I can't do that. Besides, you made it. Made it where? Right where you're supposed to be.
Nadia. Perdone, I think you have the wrong person. For sure.
Happy anniversary.
We're so lucky.
Yeah.
And you could subdue the remaining three.
Excuse me?
Speaking for me! Like I ain't got the goddamn sense to speak for myself! Is that it?
University. We've trained the best and brightest young heroes since 1965.
Is this crime currently in progress?
Today.
See that guy on the bench?
Do you have a lighter?
That guy's up to something.
You'll tell you that. Gucci is...
There's always someone who has a theory about the silo. And I need to find out the truth.
I don't want to scare the rest of the passengers. I'm afraid you're stuck with us, Captain. Get them on board. Let's have a good flight.
Legal. You want to start a war? You're a spook. And him, I mean, who the is that?
Oh, you can stay here.
Bah, 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 bah. Black Phillip safe, you are wicked.
Does he really speak? Bagman.
Hangman.
Whatever.
What the hell kind of mission is this?
Been out there? Just hit the sideshow with us.
Well, I'm a Virgo, and Virgos love adventure.
We showing up with a giant.
The way of water connects all things. Before your birth.
The money or your testicles?
One of the downsides of being a private dick, you make a lot of...
And you die.
What's in the box?
Pain.
Over 2 million children a year are being sucked into the deepest recesses of hell.
Look for the fuse box.
What kind of house is this? No.
You are here at the request of Admiral Kazansky, a.k.a. Iceman. He seems to think that you have something left to offer the Navy.
I consider the matter urgent. That of your succession.
Well, who else would have a claim?
The firstborn.
Yes! Hacking!
A long time ago, a man showed me how to predict the future.
And then I was gonna be like, Ben, how come you can do that?
Run!
I have seen you before.
Red smack such a dud.
What is going on with you?
There's a reason they invited us here. It's like you sold your company, you got rich, and
Okay, thanks, Dad.
Mom's home.
when you were a little boy, you were my little ally. You're like
Grandma, it's me.
Is that you, boy? We'll never let you get away with your filthy, evil plot. Who's gonna
You're absolutely right. Why would we give a loaded weapon to an infamous hitman? Go ahead, pull the trigger.
when you were a little boy, you were my little ally. Your life was going to be happier. You were going to be one of the good ones. Prosperous. Only recently has it become dangerous.
Selling, I ain't buying, yo.
Well, my name is Skylar White, yo. My husband is Walter White, yo.
Put your weapon down! 3!
I don't want to die here.
2!
We have to go now.
And you felt nothing.
No, it's a trick. It has
Enough
to...
is enough. I submit that Mr. McGill's men.
Deal that doesn't exist. Never did. You need to pick a...
Edgar is a crumb, and Grace knows that I'm...
What's that?
Pretty handy with a broom. That was a broom.
Everyone who ever lived here falls victim to some tragedy. Like her daughter a year ago.
This is going to be on the front page of every newspaper in America.
No, it won't. They won't even make the papers in El Paso.